welcome everybody here to our very first podcast of the year. My name is David Tavino. I am the owner and founder of Eurotripping Travel and your guide on your magical holiday. So what are we talking about in our very first podcast? Well, we want to introduce you to the brand new layout of the site. We worked very hard on this and offering some new different ways of looking at things and information for you to make sure that your holiday is the most memorable experience. So how do you find us? Well, get on the net, www.eurotripping.net, or if you're in Australia, you can definitely go to www.eurotripping.com.au. Our mission this year has been very simple. It's on our website. I encourage you to read it in the About Us section. But for you listening out there, our goal is really simple. It's bringing people in contact with new, authentic, personal world experiences that's going to bring them confidence, independence, and certain life realizations into their world that will stay with them far beyond their travels. What we do is endeavor to provide people with the tools and the options that they're going to need to have the personal discoveries and experience that's going to push them forward in their life knowledge, but it's going to be at a pace that is individual to each traveler. And that's what's really important about what we're trying to do here, is trying to give you guys the information and options to build an experience that's very personal to you, plays to your own heart song, but is at a pace that you're comfortable with, unlike other travel options out there at the moment, which seem very rushed, very full, and very generic. So what are we trying to do on the website? What are we offering to people? It's very simple. Firstly, we have our blogs on Europe and travel topics. These are updated regularly from now on, and pretty much from any topic that you can imagine when it comes to travel. It might be tips on traveling on a budget. It might be how to avoid mistakes when traveling in Europe. It may actually be an article about a city or product that we actually provide. What we will make sure we do is offer a range of articles and information, diversifying these so you guys are always fully informed of what's happening and being up to date with all that is Europe. You can also subscribe to these, so we suggest get online, hit the page on the blog, and you'll notice at the end of each blog there is a subscribe to the newsletter. Please do that, and that way that we can update you every time a new blog is released so you don't miss out. And you can also share that with friends. We do have the like buttons on that page, and if you could do us a great favor to help us out here by sharing, we would be truly appreciative of that. Other things we're offering on the blog at the moment are city guides. Now, one of the big problems with traveling through Europe is there are so many cities, there are so many places to go, and so much little time to actually undertake all these places. So therefore, researching each place before you go on holidays often gets left behind. I mean, you're excited, you're heading to Europe, all you want to do is get there, and then when you finally get there, you realize that you're not sure what you should actually be doing when you're there. Who's had that problem before? I know I have. I know other people I've met have. Other travelers I know have. And the problem is you end up spending half a day to a full day trying to source together information on what to do and where to go. It cuts into your time of enjoyment and also takes away some of the thrill of getting to a new place because now you have to research. And if you don't get your research right, you end up with some really bad experiences, and therefore you don't have a good overall experience of your travel, and we don't want that to happen. So our city guides are there to actually help you. They contain information from general information about a city, some cultural information and things that you can expect when you get there, some historical information, and places to see, the top places to go. I think that's the most important thing. At the moment, they're available on the website to have a look at and read. In the future though, they will be downloadable for you to print them off and take them with you as you go to Europe, and we're very excited about that. And another thing we're really excited about this year at Eurotripping is the podcast. It's what we're doing right now. This is the very first one of the year, but we are going to do these regularly from now on, and they're going to be topics on everything Europe. Anything you can imagine, that's what we're going to talk about. We are also taking requests for podcasts, so if you want to contact us, please visit our contact page and email us at contact@eurotripping.net, and we would be happy to set up a podcast in relation to your request. So get in contact with us. Finally, the last thing that we've added to the website this year, which is currently active, are holiday activities. Now, some of you already have holidays booked. Some of you are planning holidays to Europe in the future, but you might want to actually add something when you get there. Like I said, researching stuff when you're overseas is quite difficult and takes up time. Now you can do it on the Eurotripping Travel website and go to the holiday activities section. you can pre-plan and pre-book an activity. And that way there, you make sure when you get there, you already know what you're doing and it all runs nice and smooth. Now, we have handpicked these activities to basically appeal to everybody out there. So we have something that we believe is for everyone, because as we already said, we know that everyone's experience should be very personal and sing to their own hearts. So that's why we feel that's really important that we have a range that covers everybody, and that means everyone can find something special overseas. So that's it for the site this year. A few things we are looking at developing and adding. We did trial rail tours last year, and we are looking at bringing that back in. So if anyone's interested or has some suggestions on what they might like in terms of a rail tour, please do email us once again at contact@eurotripping.net or visit our contact page, because we are looking at putting these back into the mix. They are small group travel, they are done by rail, they're all 4-star hotels, shorter travel times with better recommendations of things to do and less fluff and fillers that you find in many of the tours that are offered right now, especially coach touring. Another thing we're looking at adding in the near future are self-guided tours. These are for people who have done the tour life, perhaps not for them, but they love the organization of it. From A to B, everything's planned. But they love the holiday experience of being able to do what they want, when they want, and stay in places as long as they want. This is what the self-guided tours are all about. You pick how long you stay in a destination, you pick what you do during the days that you're there, but we will help plan everything around that, from the travel to the hotels, to local guides, to activities you want to do, to shuttles that pick you up to and from airports and train stations. That's what we're going to be all about in terms of that. So we're very excited this year. It's a big year for us. We hope to keep you listening and have you join us every week and every time we update a podcast. Thank you very much for listening. Once again, I'm David Tavino, the owner and founder of Euro Tripping Travel. It's a goodbye for now, and we'll see you very soon.